afternoon, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. How are you guys today? So I'm actually at home from work today. I'm really not well. I've had a bit of a sore throat, had a fever last night, and just have had a lot going on the past few weeks. So I took the day off to feel better and just get back to my normal self. I wanted to spend today really making sure that I was recharged for the week ahead. So by doing that, I'm going to clean my whole house, everything I can to get myself in the right headspace, have some peace of mind, have some cleanliness around me so that I can tackle the next few days at work before the weekend comes again and I can rest again. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It'll be like a cleaning montage. I'll do some meal prep. I'll cook my dinner later and might go grocery shopping. We'll see. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe down below. I'm gonna start with the biggest mess of all. This situation. Trying to film a trying everything on my closet video, but I wasn't really happy with it. Didn't get like the camera setup working very well and wasn't happy with how my body looked. So I decided I'm just gonna leave it. I'm going to film other videos and then I'll do this another time. Just made my bed and done a quick tidy. Our bed we keep very simple because my boyfriend doesn't like a lot of pillows. You can see on the top of my pillow just there, I've got a blanket. It's actually a blanket that my gran had made for me a few years ago, and it's a photo of my dog who was put down just a few days ago. So I've been sleeping with that because it makes me feel a little bit better while I'm mourning her loss. I'd never lost a pet before, so Misty, which was my dog, I'll pop some photos of her. She was beautiful. She was 17 when she was put down. She just hurt her leg and she couldn't walk and there wasn't anything that we could do, so it's been quite sad. So I've been sleeping with her all curled up next to me every night and it's making me feel a little bit better. So now I'm going to move on to the bathroom, which is arguably the one room in my house that's just always messy. I don't know how it's always messy, but it is, so we're gonna clean that now. So on Mondays, I like to water and change the water of all of my plants. I have a lot of indoor plants specifically. I have a lot outside, but they sort of, it's winter now, so they're getting enough water in the rain. So you can see I've got a few here. I've got a few bouquets of flowers around the house as well. So now I'm just gonna go through and change all of their water and give them some water so they can live a happy life this week. I've got quite a few plants in just water, so I'm propagating a few pothos at the moment, and every week or 2 weeks I like to change out the water because they need oxygenated water to sprout, and if you leave them in the water for too long they sort of absorb all the oxygen, so the water isn't doing them any good. I've also got some rosemary that I'm sprouting, so I'm just going to fill up some glasses and pop them along my windowsill. So my pothos was all rooting in one pot for the last month, I'd say. You can see they've started to root now. I let mine hang because I cut them very long. So now I'm just gonna head over to my couch and probably do some editing, really chill while I have my tea. Maybe put something on the TV. We'll see. That rhymed and it was kind of cute. So I'll see you over there. So I have a bit of a weird task that I'm gonna do right now, and it's why I'm sitting on my kitchen floor. Basically, my friends and I have a lot of cocktail nights quite often. And we had one on the weekend before I was feeling sick, and we just we weren't able to make any good cocktails because we didn't really know what we had. So what I'm gonna do now, which is the most probably nerdy thing a 23-year-old has done, is I'm going to make a list of all of the alcohol that we have on a Google spreadsheet that I can share with the group, and then we can build cocktails from there because we know what we have. It's just a thing, it's what I'm doing, so I'm going to show you that after I'm done. I just got back from grocery shopping. It's about 7 o'clock now and I was supposed to go for a run tonight, but it's so rainy and windy outside that that's just not gonna happen. So instead I'm going to do a workout in my living room. I've got some YouTube playing so I can work out to that and just do a quick half an hour workout. Okay, so I've just finished my workout. I'm looking pretty gross if I do say so myself. So I'm just gonna have a shower, wash my hair, take all of my makeup off, and then I'm gonna pop some comfy clothes on. So I'm gonna look real cute and cuddly in just 3, 2, 1. So I'm all rugged up now. I'm in my really big sweater. I'm in shorts just because I tend to get a little bit warm, so I can sit down under a blanket and still be comfortable. So I just washed my hair. I've taken all my makeup off. I'm feeling like me again, which I do feel like me when I'm wearing makeup. It's just a lot of makeup. So now I'm gonna go downstairs, have some dinner, and do my meal prep. For my lunches this week, I'm just going to have some roasted vegetables with some meatballs. So all I'm gonna do is get a few trays of roast veg going, pop some meatballs on top, and then roast them in the oven, and then I'll pour some diced tomatoes, the cans, over that, put some cheese on, done, and that'll be my lunches for the week, which is great. So I'm just gonna do a little montagey clip of me dicing my vegetables with my hands apparently, because that's the thing. Okay, montage coming now. I'm gonna squat down. So now I'm gonna make some turkey meatballs to go on top of my dish. So all I'm gonna do is combine 500 grams of turkey mince, some gluten-free breadcrumbs because I am gluten-free, an egg, and some tomato sauce so it has a bit more flavor. I'll pop some dry herbs in there, and then yeah, I'll make some meatballs and pop them on top. So this is what my lunches for the week look like. Pretty simple. I mean, it's roasted veg and meatballs, doesn't get much simpler. Finished eating my dinner, which was so good. I feel really satiated, but just enough room for something sweet and a little bit. So now I'm gonna check on my lunches in the oven and pour some tomato sauce over the top. It's a really simple recipe. It is really just meatballs on top of some vegetables, but it looks amazing. So all I'm gonna do now is pour some tin tomatoes over the top, pop it back in the oven for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, and yeah, we're almost good to go. Alright, so now the part of cooking that no one likes, we're gonna do the dishes, because otherwise I'm gonna get really stressed and I want to do the dishes. So I'm just gonna make myself a little bit of dessert because I feel like some dessert, something sweet to end the day, and then I'll show you my finished lunches and wrap up this vlog. My lunches are now all done. I really couldn't be happier with how they turned out. They're just perfect. So I'm just gonna let them cool for a little bit before I box them. But I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but essentially why I meal prep is because I like to just have the best options available to me. And Sam and I, well, my partner and I, are in a period right now where we're really trying to save money. So meal prepping my lunches, I get 4 or 5 days, even more, for about $15. Whereas if you go out to buy lunch where I work, it can be $15 a day. So it really does make sense. You can make it the simplest meals ever. It can even be a sandwich, but it really does add up if you buy out. So I highly recommend meal prepping. And now I'm just gonna go and chill on the couch. Look at this beautiful kitten. He's just around me all of the time, making sure I'm happy. And that's all you can ask for. I'm just gonna have some ice cream on the couch. I've just got some homemade ice cream with some hot fudge sauce that I also made myself. And I'm just gonna edit a video and relax with Sam before going back into work. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!